Alright, think that should have fixed it. Sorry about that, guys. Hey, what's going on, guys? Battle Nations Emperor here, back today for a very special stream. So if you're watching this, I assume you're watching on VOD. Thank you very much for checking out. Of course, we give everybody watching live a chance to join as per usual. I'm going to leave my pinned comment, but this is a very special stream. Not only because, of course, we're coming back, also what's going on, Fire? Congratulations on first comment. Hey, right back to you. This is going to be the last stream we have with this OG camera setup. I've used this camera since I did my 1000 face reveal, and this is going to be our last. Hey, what's going on, Andrew? Hope you're doing well tonight, because we have this bad boy right here. This is a brand new camera, just got her. We're going to be figuring her out tonight, or I guess not you guys, but I'm going to be figuring out tonight, and we're going to be going with this thing going forward. So I'm pretty hyped about that. And yeah, this is going to be the last time we use this camera. So I know it's pretty iconic, but we're going to have 4K Ultra after this. Emperor, how you doing, my man? Panzer, it has been a rough week, let me tell you, but I am doing better now. I'm still tired, but had to do some Battle Nations, especially tonight. Just felt like a good night to do some Battle Nations. Going to watch live and fall asleep, then watch VOD at work. Junior, that sounds like a plan, man. Appreciate it. Hope you are doing well. Let's go ahead and get myself pulled up over here and get it all started. But yeah, just been a bit of a rough one, as I imagine we all have from time to time, and yeah, just had to take a few days, but back in time, of course, for Boss Strike. Not going to be taking any more breaks till after, of course, Boss Strike, and yeah, looking excited for it, and hope you guys are doing well, of course. But yeah, nice camera, grinding for my chuckers. Appreciate that, Andrew. And yeah, dude, I think this bad boy is going to be pretty freaking sweet. Got her off Amazon. We got her off a goal we made for last stream. Hit it. It was freaking awesome. And yeah, I'm looking forward to having this bad boy plugged in. So keep an eye out for that next stream. This is going to be the last stream we do with this camera. I should have been first, but my chat took years to load in. Sorry, Matt, about that. I'd hear that magic. Super glued better. Hope chat and some post streams whenever you hear from man. Ready to lock in. Panzer, appreciate the heck out of you, man. Especially because, yeah, man, I know, yeah, you have been involved in a lot as well, man. So, dude, hope you're doing good. New camera is going to be awesome. Magic, I can't wait for tomorrow, man. We're going to be streaming tomorrow as well, so keep an eye out for that. And, yeah, it's going to be with that new camera. So, I'm looking forward to that. But let's go ahead and jump right into our beautiful, beautiful Battle Nation streaming account and get her started. So, hope everything is all right. Let me know if I need to adjust, of course, my sound or background music at any point, as per usual. And, yeah, we're just going to get her started with a good stream, get her right on in. So hope everybody is doing well. It's only been like a few days, but it feels like I retired or like took a break, and now I'm back, and it's so good to be back, especially with the show coming on in and the new camera tomorrow. I should have plugged this thing in like live, or I might still because I'm really looking forward to this thing. This thing's gonna be freaking cool. Records in HD as well, full webcam. Oh yeah, dude, that thing's going to be hard. Looking forward to it. Throw this pepper down, which is boosted again, and this time given an even higher boost than when we slapped it down with, which is freaking awesome. Go ahead and slap down some nuggets, and we're going to get this bad boy started. Alright, let me check my own sound real quick. Yep. Yep, just making sure. But background music actually doesn't seem to be that too terribly. Let me make sure she's not even on. That's probably why. Uno momento. 1 second. Let me get that fixed real quick, gentlemen. That's why. Just turned it on. And it's still not connected. Let's see. Believe that got it. Resetting. So, question for you, gentlemen. How are you looking forward to this week? Because this is the week, of course. At least for me, it is currently Saturday, so getting ready for that as well. What is it for you guys? It is Sunday, I should say, for me, if I can get myself right. It is Sunday, getting the week started properly. Make sure I drag around background music before it comes in too loud. And put that right there. And there we go. I think that actually got background music loaded in. Perfect. Finally got her in, of course. Let me know if she needs to be adjusted at any point. Throw on real sound, and yeah. Hey, I'm glad to see you, man. Glad to see you, Pepe. Hope you are doing well. Just trying to do a little stream here, just to get back into the rhythm of things and keep it pushing. Hope you're doing well. Hope everybody's doing well. But yeah, let me know if I need to adjust my sound. As I was just telling chat, it's of course getting back into the rhythm of things. Especially right before Boss Strike. Glad to be back right before Boss Strike. So we're going to slap all these things down, collect our beautiful heavy in the hospital along with those 2 ones, and slap everything else back down. Have a lot of boosted 1 hours. Maybe we could level up this stream. No promises, but that would be freaking awesome for this streaming account. Stocked up on gears, bars, widgets, so it should be fine for the long haul. Heard that, dude? It sounds like you are, my man. Best of luck on that, and keep on a-chugging. Hope that goes well for you. I'm going to go ahead and grab all of these fields right here. Excited for Boss Strike. Just hop in. I can have enough time to grind out the required points. Justin, you and me both, my man. I took off pretty much all of Boss Strike to get ready for it. And I'm looking forward to it because, yeah, dude, I had the exact same fears. That's why I just decided to bite the bullet and call off school and work for the strike. So, yeah, completely understandable on that. Grab these bad boys right here. And it has been a week, and let me tell you, I hope you guys had a good one. I am honestly kind of glad it's over because I had a bit of a rough weekend. Looking to start it better with a good week. But I know it's going to be a better week because this week we got Boss Strike. So also looking forward to that. Let's go ahead and keep grabbing all these stuff, slapping down everything else, and keep it pushing. Man, these 1 hours still boosted. I'll certainly take a move. We get the closest we possibly can to leveling up without doing it. We might even level up off this right here. Ah, no cigarette, but so close, man. We'll slap down the boosted water. And you guys want to do some missions real quick on this account? Yeah, we have Floatism. Let's go ahead and do some missions until we level up. Floatism. Floyd, sir, I know Morgan said not to look at survivors, but I'm not seeing anything yet. Ugh. Over here, Perkins. It would seem I have found a man. A man in need of serious timely medical care. I suppose the hospital at the outpost will have to do... Oh, look, another one. And another. So, Floyd, did those half-dead guys you and Perkins found on the beach say anything important that I should know about? I bet they're from one of those boats. They all claim to be former men of the Sovereign Navy, led by Captain Pike. Morgan, Captain Pike insists that they're on their way to ask here for help. Apparently many lives are at stake, including our own. Oh, is that what it is? I thought it was going to be something more serious. And we get this bad boy started. So turn on these guys. We can get the pop. Sure we can. And that's mainly going to be our hardest. I'm pretty sure we can donate 1,000 lumber. Yep, 1,000 lumber and steel off rip, as we have certainly saved up for it. And yeah, it wasn't an easy weekend. That is for sure. As for sure. Well said, Pepe. And we'll leave her at that. Go ahead and drop down 1,000 steel, 1,000 lumber. And try to get these repair bays open so we can start work on them. Which I'm sure I just gotta find something to shut down. In fact, yeah, cannot wait for that level increase. So I can get another pop-up in here. Find something to shut down. Just so I can turn on that, because they're not the hardest things at all to make. I think they both take like, what, 2 minutes? It's the fact that they cost a bit of gold, I believe, is the hardest part, or something along those lines. Maybe I'm thinking of another mission. If I can open, it is 1 minute. It's 800 gold. It's literally nothing. So yeah, we'll wait 1 minute on both of them and have that mission done. And let's go ahead and start reading Duelist 12, Eyes for Morgan Only. Always good to read a Yankovic mission. Skinny Beast. Morgan, one of those outcasts is here to shoot you. Man, Yankovic's not going to give an outcast the time of day. What a sap. Indeed. It seems unlikely it's even going to defeat you in combat as it will overcome the outlasting stress. While its systems of raiders are poorly understood, it seems clearly the outcast... I'm standing right here! Oh, right. Let's get you shot so Floyd and I can finish talking. I will do the shooting. No, you won't, dude. You're going up against the Skinny Beast. Bro, you think Morgan's got to start building a name for him at this point under Skinny Beast. Like, the guy that they laughed at to eventually, like, a mark of respect. So we're going to go ahead and make quick work of this raider here. Hopefully he gives us enough XP to level up. If not, no worries. We'll do another. In fact, pretty sure we should have already been a minute so we can collect that. Also, appreciate everybody helping out. TTV Jackal and the Emperor, aka Justin. Appreciate both you gentlemen for helping me out. And actually, since both of them helped up our greenhouse right here, we can go ahead and collect it. Lovely, and slap down another boosted pepper. Awesome. Collect you as hoping for, and when we're done with that, we'll immediately be able to come out here, collect this, and probably level up off that, if not the duelist mission. So let's see which one we level up off. Yeah, I can only use Morgan, and let's just walk it up as usual. What is he? Okay, gotta give him. That was a good crit. He, as a sniper, got a crit. That's the best I can ask for you, my dude, and I'll give you the honorable death from Skinny Beast. And he returns the favor with the crit of his own. How about that? We complete it and don't quite level up off of it, but Raider comes in and says, "You fight well, Skinny Beast. I see why you..." I mean, like, let's say they're gun jams or something. He did beat me. There's no way Gamefitch would have married him. Some other Raider would have shot him in the face like the next day. I don't think that... I can't help but wonder, though. Would being defeated by one of such low status do damage to your legend, and in turn have a negative impact on the Exfit standee in the tribe? Damage goods, as if it were. No, you do not... Please, grown-ups are talking, Scout. I would prefer not to be shot again. Duelist 12 on Morgan's eyes only. Mission complete indeed. 1,350 XP is our reward. A little spice for the ecosystem. Well said, Magic. So we're going to keep it on pushing with this and see if we can... Actually, yeah, we will go ahead and collect Floatism, which will definitely be enough to level us up. So let's go ahead and level up the Battle Nation streaming account. Oh my goodness. Oh, well, no, I have to finish the dialogue before we, get the XP. All good. So Morgan says, "All right, Pike. Got a bunch of repair supplies together that can help you patch up your fleet. This better not be a scam because Perkins doesn't have any money." "Lieutenant Morgan, correct? I appreciate the aid. Had it not been for your top engineer, Floyd, and your medical facilities, my men and I would be dead now." Whoa, whoa, whoa. First off, Floyd is a civil engineer, so that barely even counts. Second, we're helping you only because apparently our lives are at stake, and I'm a big fan of living. So we don't even know where you guys came from. I'll answer all of your questions in due time. Floatism mission complete. We get 450 XP, and Morgan says, "Well, fine then. Be agreeable." And apparently that wasn't quite... We were like less than 200 XP from leveling up. Let's just continue on with this. In with the tide. So, what's your story? I rose quickly in the rank of captain in the Sovereign Navy, but the constant expansion of our home coupled with the ceaseless murder of indigenous people took its toll. My men and I fled and created a colony west of here. The Sovereign Navy has recently come looking for us. As I suspected, they want this entire continent for their own purposes. Wait, the whole continent? This one's claimed, pal. What's wrong with the one you came from? Ours is less than half the size. As you can probably imagine, we've run out of room and need to expand. The monarchy has chosen this land as their own. You can expect more sovereign ships to be coming. Bro, Madrona, please, I am begging you. I love the Frontier Boys. I know we have a lot of work to do, but I really hope Madrona picks this up. I am hoping Madrona picks this up. Bro, there is another monarchy out there. There's another continent besides Arteria. How much of this world do we know about? Basically nothing. Literally just our own little squared away, northern wasteland. And like, this world has raptors, mammoths, sandworms, and that's all that we know about on this continent. This game has a 10 out of 10 lore just begging to be built. I volunteer the remainder of my fleet to protect the underlying waters until you can construct a fleet of your own. I'm used to being the one scuffled out other cultures. Yes, we are. We are used to being the one snuffing out other cultures, Morgan, as the Empire. But it looks like empires collide. How about that? So let's go ahead and go help out him by killing off these sovereign idiots. So let's go ahead and get it started. And yeah, we don't have to worry about these guys. These ships are on our own, so we can be as crazy as we need to with them. Imagine if the Sovereigns become the final big bad in the Battle Nation story. I like that, Justin. I think if we are still looking for a big bad, who's the mastermind, dude? Remember, okay, I was going to spoil some Battle Nation lore, but in case we have anybody new joining the stream, I don't ever want to spoil anything. So I'm just going to say, you are a pro, Justin, so I know you know this. Think about how the game ended. We still don't know who that is. We need to figure all of that out, my man. So that's what I'm looking forward to. This game has so much potential, 100% Pepe, in gameplay, in story, in lore, in player reach. Just the story of Battle Nations pretty much, and that's what we're here trying to accomplish. So I guess we're doing what we set out to do. How about that, Pepe? So we're going to continue going forward and, ooh, get a little shot there, unfortunately. No worries. Go ahead and return the favor. Lovely there. He drops a depth charge. Does some good damage to us. Thankfully, though, we're going to survive it pretty well. And we're going to return the favor with the depth charge of our own. Don't think we'll get the breach, but it doesn't matter. Like I said, we don't care about these ships. They can die as much as we need to, because they are not our own. And so one of the cool things I also do love about this game is when it gives you a mission to do and you don't have the units, you can just let as many of them as die as you want. Like, even if I had my own gunboats somehow, it wouldn't punish me because if I'm losing these, because again, they're not mine. They were set up for me. Pretty freaking sweet. We are eating when this game gets its moment in the spotlight. Oh, dude, and that's what we're fighting for, Magic. Like, everybody here is still early, because I personally believe this game is in the dawn of the dawn. Booyah, baby! As we're talking about the future of Battle Nations and how much glory it has in the future, we achieve level 41. Holy socks, I was literally waiting for it, and it caught me by surprise. We get 10 nanopods, 1,075 gold, and we unlock the Frontier Butcher, the Chemical Storage Facility, and the Tranquil Pond. And the Emperor says, I wish I'd lived to see this. Okay, that actually is pretty good. I didn't comprehend it. That one's pretty good. That must have been a new one they added. That one's pretty good. I like that. Clever whoever added that, Madrona Games. Let's go indeed, Magic. Holy socks indeed. And of course, the Shattered Monument. Can't forget about the decoration, the Shattered Monument. Yay indeed. And we get 8,350 gold as well, along with 65 steel for this battle. See, I am 100% sure this game will get as popular again someday. Oh yeah, dude, and much more popular. Keep in mind, we're still at 450,000 active players. 40 to 50,000 active players right now in Madrona Games Battle Nations. Z2 Battle Nations, back in 2013, peaked at 1.4 million players. We are not even close to Z2's peak back in the 2010s. What Battle Nations could do today in this mobile gaming market, you can't even imagine. But if we do ever achieve that, if that comes to pass, everybody here is beyond early. Like, you're playing Clash of Clans in 2011. You are right there at the cusp of it. I don't care how late you feel. We are truly early. I personally believe that. Nice work. Got some Frontier Butchers to help out leveling up. Absolutely. One more level for UMGs. Dude, I'm looking forward to that. Definitely need those UMGs on the streaming account. Sumpimp, what's stopping from having max level to grind for BS, but allows being and so many X out? Yeah, dude, I just like playing around with it, and don't really worry about stressing about it. Just have some fun, and especially on accounts like this, I just try to play them up a little bit more. But that is a good question, Endless. So let's see, and make sure. We are the real OGs. Oh, Pepe, that is literally all I was trying to specify. Quite true. So let's see. Wow, sir. By the way you took out those ships. Yeah, let me get this read, and then I can go ahead and go back to chat. Wow, sir. The way you took out those ships was pretty impressive. Those poor bastards didn't stand a chance. I literally wrote the manuals they were using. Now that the battle is over, we drink. Fetch some rum from the hold. Oh, sure. Why don't you take this drink I was going to give to Lieutenant Morgan? It's whiskey on ice. Hope it's not a problem. It's going to be a problem for you, Perkins. I shall make it do. But keep in mind, a true beneficiary needs nothing more than a glass to his leisure, and his favorite spirits. Hey, that was my drink. What the hell, Perkins? I'm getting tired of this, Pike. And he is. In with the tide, mission complete. We get 10,000 gold, 250 XP, and a gunboat. Let's see, all four different. On that note, any update on the Nuzlocke account, or at least for after the boss fight? Yes, we will 100% be starting up the Nuzlocke account after the boss fight. And yeah, thank you very much for the explanation, Justin. You summarized it perfectly. And yeah, literally, for the Nuzlocke is a perfect case of that. I have the next episode recorded. We're not going to be putting it out and editing it until after boss strike, because that is a whole ordeal. I mean, we got that. We still have to do the base design competition. Just making sure we're taking care of everything. But Justin, I absolutely do love that account, and rest assured we will be getting another episode post boss strike too. So yeah, in with the tide, mission complete. We'll go ahead and say yay to that indeed. And let's go ahead and really just want to level up over here. So let's go ahead and collect this bad boy right here and get another base expansion going on. Going to probably continue making our way down south to that last iron mine and oil. Then again, though, I can grab both these. So instead of going, down south, you need to either go up north for the oil, or let me go for the stone grab, and then I'll go for the iron right here. Awesome. And let's see, go with Trunk right here. Let's see, Awesome Nuzlocke was my favorite series. Oh yeah, Magic, it was it was a really good series, wholesome. I think it has a lot more potential. If I have like 2 Maulers, what would you recommend to replace them? Dude, I mean, if you got Maulers, it sounds like you're set. Are you just concerned you don't have enough? But I mean, dude, yeah, you got 2, so I just keep it pushing, Grim. And if not, I mean, like heavies, what level are you looking at? Like, what are you looking for? 10 out of 10 story voiceovers. Thank you, Magic. Hello, what's going on, Don? And what level are you at, Grim? Literally my question as well, Justin. That was my exact question. 56. Okay, then, dude, you're set. Yeah, don't be freaking out. You still have the best unit. What rank are your Maulers? And even at 2, still include them in. Are you asking what other units to use? Vets, Mega Tanks, other units like that. But even at 2, dude, you know, that's still pretty freaking cool. And that's still good. Again, yeah, I think Justin's gonna be able to walk you through that. Are you free to play? Negative. Oh, dude. Then yeah, dude. It sounds like you're set, man. Although I'm certainly not set on this battle. Let me go ahead and lock in real quick. Restart. Gonna go ahead and try to kill Trunk here with a few tank killers and something to take a little bit more for my heavies. Let me go ahead and try this. Shredder. Oh yeah, there we go. And one more guy, like a, yeah, 2 more would actually be pretty beneficial. R4 Maulers. Oh yeah, dude. Just fill it in with, you know, some tank, Mega Tanks if you have them, Vets. But still, dude, you got Maulers, which is the big thing. That's awesome. And all 4 might be able to even get R5 in there before boss strike. You're doing pretty good, man. Sounds like you are doing pretty good. Everyone, what's going on, Nestle? Hope you're doing well, my man. Good to see you. Good to be back in time, especially. Hope you are doing well. Hope everybody's doing well watching stream. Consider dropping a like down below. Of course, commenting as well. Include in the conversation. Would love to have a chat with you. Let's go ahead. Get hit right there. All good. And the Shredder. Let him do a little bit of work. A bit unfortunate. Go ahead and get this shut off with these guys. Very nice. Move on up. Definitely gonna lose some people here. If yeah, if my Raptor, my Undead Raptor, and my 2 heavies can survive, we are chilling. Trying to decide, yeah, who I want to attack with. And now I'm thinking heavies can finish out. Sadly, my vacation request for Wednesday to Sunday was declined, but I'm going to call off anyways, LOL. My man, Nestle. Heard that. I thankfully got off all of this week. I was even dealing with a little bit of pain from that this past weekend, but again, like you, they're going to have to deal with it. And yeah, dude, heard that. Sounds awesome. I'm looking forward to this, dude. It's going to be hard. Then, like Bounty Shimper said, Mega Tanks, Overwatch, Garbage Trucks. R6 Wimps and UMGs will also be good options. Oh yeah, dude, I literally... Part of me wants to just spam those all stream. We might end up doing that. Hey, what's going on, Clyde? Glad to hear you, man. Hope you are doing well. I'm gonna go ahead and spray and pray a little bit right here. What's he do? Back to me. Kills a Mega Tank, but like I said, I knew somebody was dying here, so that is no worries on me. Go ahead and let this guy get a little scratch right here, and let him do his attack again right up front. Okay. As long as, yeah, you get it, and just let this Undead Raptor tear into him. Is he gonna kill anybody else? He's gonna attempt to. Does he get like it was a tank killer? I have a shot off because I bet a tank killer does still do more damage to him. There we go. In fact, it kills him. We lose a tank killer and 1 mini tank, but we get 14,727 gold and 3 skulls. Beautiful. Bunch of SP all across the board. And let's see. Elemental Troopers are also good. Yeah. Okay, Justin, think the Mountular would be any good. Let's see. Don't worry. Oh, yeah. Justin and, man. And yeah, Justin's a great dude. He's, of course, a Imperial as well. And in fact, he's gotten, I was going to say he's come on the stream a few times. He's gotten multiple drops on stream. So yeah, Justin is quite the character. Also, we got 28 people in here on YouTube already. And let's see if he'll tell me. 17 on Twitch. Wow. And a few on Kick and Facebook, which it still won't tell me for whatever reason. Nevertheless, though, thank you everybody who is watching. I greatly appreciate you. Please consider dropping a like wherever you are, subscribing if you're on YouTube, and commenting. Would love to have, of course, a conversation with you. So let's see, we've done just about more or less what we can do on the streaming account. If we can get an upgrade going, we'll go ahead and switch her on over to another one. Nothing to do there. Don't think we have any of the resources for these guys, which is fine because you need to actually hear some stuff. And again, try to see if we can find something to upgrade. Actually, yeah, for you it's just gold. And seeing how low we're on in gold, let's go ahead and do a mammoth battle so we can get that upgrade and then be heading on out to town. J-Man, artillery is good, cold fire pistol, soft targets. I think they're good options. Would agree, especially if you have a few already. If you already spent the nanos, absolutely. This, and I'm always willing to talk. I appreciate that, man, because I'm not going to lie, dude. I've just been sitting at home crying, so I was just like, might as well stream just so I can have some fun. So appreciate you saying that, man, and yeah, I believe so, man. Just got to stay it through. But we got Boss Strike coming up, pushing back. You know, we all got work, we all got school, we all got things going on in life. But we're all looking forward to this upcoming Boss Strike. We're all staying strong for it, and I'm going to do the exact same. So if you're watching this stream, appreciate the heck out of you. Thank you for making it here tonight. We're going to have a better stream tomorrow with a better camera. And, hey, yeah, for tonight we're just going to have a little bit of fun one more time with this old camera. We get 8,530 gold and 1 tooth. Awesome possum, and we get 90 SP as well. So we're going to go ahead and keep it pushing. And with that gold, I can finally go ahead and get my upgrade going right over here. So go ahead, upgrade. There we go. Thank you very much. And with that, we can leave this account in peace. Lovely. Log her on out and continue on to the next one. Let me go ahead and make sure I blacken out display before I leak anything. And go ahead and see if I can pull this bad boy up and stretch her on over while I get this all set on up. So I'm always stressed that I left the camera on, but then I just go back to check. That's why I pulled myself up big so I can at least see it here. This time I know I'm good, but it's just always a fear in the back of my mind. So yeah, we're going to be logging on into the next one, getting her on started. Question for you gentlemen. So, with promo units not coming back this Boss Strike as well, what is your goal for Boss Strike? Not even Boss Strike. What is your goal for promotional units in general, especially the ones that did come out during the Boss Strike? Do you want to see them come back at some point for Boss Strikes during Boss Strikes, like during Boss Strike 3, or do you want to see them come out as their own, maybe on the weekends as their own events, released back into the game as regular units? What is everybody's thoughts on promotional units? I'm curious about that. And as I ask that, I can go ahead and turn back on display and get myself pulled back up here. There we are. Perfect. So we will go ahead and get her all fixed and organized. There we are. So let's continue on. For, of course, special thank you to Lux for helping us out there, Yellow and Tio for clearing everything out. Make sure we got everything back on. Awesome. And let's keep her pushing. Boosted wheat. Hey, and it's the year 2026. How about that? So we'll go ahead and do this year's wheat until it is no longer boosted. And let's see. I'd say they see how promotional units return is a mix of how useful they are. Particularly powerful or broken promotional units shouldn't return. Be re-added, example legendary animals, yeah, or if they have to, they're gonna have to be reworked to a point of something different. I think they should make more promotional units and free to win. Heard, definitely, and that was late game Z2 that was really doing that. Madrona said they want to rework future ball strikes to not be favor of pay to win. I think promotional units could still happen, but we will all get one promo for 1 nano. Heard. Gotcha, so we won't be able to get a lot of them. So you still have the trophy, but not being able to slam down 100,000 units. Okay. Interesting. I could see that too, yeah. So you go ahead and keep slapping all these bad boys down and cycling on through. You, this guy, and this guy, and the next. And powering on through. And after this, we also might want to take care of that trunk. I'm probably going to do some gold grinding, but definitely not on stream. Definitely want to get all the fun SP grinding on stream real quick. Just have a nice chill stream for tonight, getting her recapped off well, and starting off tomorrow with a brand new cam and a brand new schedule. So looking forward to that. Things like the Ancient Century could be a AS drop. I agree. I totally agree with that. He just looks like he would be an AS drop. Special Agent is a nano version of the Field Agent and other namely ball strike units. Yeah, I think you could definitely tell he was the first promo unit from how he's built. He literally just feels like a Field Agent that was turned into a promo unit, which is exactly what he is. Probably because they looked at the Field Agent and it's like, this guy's powerful. He doesn't look cool. Let's make him even more powerful and look cool. And they're like, there we go, special ops. My Ancient Sentinel doesn't want to spawn. Sorry to hear that. It will do eventually. I think they added the Ancient Sentinel as a boss drop. They definitely need to buff it. That is true. If they do, because it looks like it would be, right? It looks like he would drop it. But if they do, he definitely needs to be a lot more powerful, because he is nowhere near the power level of the ranged Sentinel fragment or the melee Sentinel fragment. So yeah. Definitely agree on that. Go ahead and drop down all of these bad boys right here. I think the Field Agent came after the Special Agent, so maybe it's the other way around. Yeah, I could be getting that wrong. Okay, if I'm getting that wrong, which probably am, then yeah, it's definitely the other way around. They looked at the Field Agent and were like, alright, let's just make or they looked at the Special Ops and were like, alright, let's just make a less cool version of him. And then they made the Field Agent. I need a second range frag. Clyde's got that greed they talked about in the Bible. Man's over here with the range fragment, and it's like, sure do wish I had another. You know, Clyde, there are some people who don't have a ranged Sentinel fragment. You know, there are some people who don't have any Sentinel fragment at all. How do you feel talking on the stream to those people? I mean, a second. Imagine being gifted $1 million by the universe, or even better, $1 billion by the universe, and you don't say thank you, you don't say I'm so, lucky, you go, universe, where is my second billion? Where is my $2 billion at? Crazy mentality. So we're gonna keep her pushing, try to find something we can upgrade before moving on. I am people. Heard magic. See, we are the greed herd. Keep the 4-4. Okay, man. We hold on there, Clyde. Clyde getting a little bit too cray. See if I can find one that's lumber. Yes, but it's a money issue. Oh my goodness, dude. I really need to just go crazy on one of these one day. In fact, I can do it right now. Like for right now, I'm gonna go do some gold because I definitely need gold. We're just gonna go ahead and do some gold. Hear that? Oh, I'm not. Yeah, I can't. I'm not. Just in case YouTube gets mad at me. Ancient Century should be the same health as a range fragment, have similar, if not more powerful attacks in the Ancient Sentinel's main body. Ooh. All right, yeah, because that would definitely, it would have a massive aura buff to health and resistance. Yeah, because it just looks like it would be in the game. And for anybody who doesn't know what we're talking about, I'm gonna go ahead and pull up a picture of it real quick, just so everybody can be on the same page. This is the Ancient Century I'm pulling up right here. Because it looks like it would be a drop from him. It's crazy. get in here. There we are. I mean, yeah, look at this guy. He looks like he would drop from the Ancient Sentinel. So, I mean, yeah, I'm with you. He just needs to be massively buffed. Because right now, at 400... This is max level, by the way. 400 HP and 180 armor maxed out, and his base level is level 15. He needs a massive, massive buff. But, I mean, yeah, he looks perfect for it. He would have like a 2% or maybe even a 1% drop rate. And, yeah, make him powerful. You know the eye attack he does to you all the time? Give him a weaker version of that. Let him just go crazy with it. I'm totally with that idea. Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, just had to show him off so everybody in chat who may not have seen him had the reference. And yeah, W call out because he is awesome design. He just needs to be more powerful. I'd like one of those. Same Magic. They look freaking awesome. And they're not that powerful, unfortunately, but they have the aura. And you know, if we get promotional units back is one thing, but they could literally just bring that guy in and put him in as the drop for the Ancient Sentinel, and everybody would love it. At least that's what I'm thinking. Alright, I believe we're back in the game list. I hope so. I'll double check on my second monitor. Yep, we are. Awesome possum. So yeah, we're out here killing tank killers. We're using tank killers to kill mammoths, if I can word that properly. And grinding out some gold for this account so we can get an upgrade at the bare minimum. I like to agree at 35% stun or something. Yes, because I mean the cool thing I've always felt about the Dexter and Sinister fragment is like you got to do his laser attacks. You got to swipe or at least pounce with that arm. It felt like you got a miniature version of the Ancient Construct if you beat it and got him to drop you a Dexter or Sinister fragment. I feel when you get the melee Sentinel arm or the ranged Sentinel arm, you get that as well, but we need something for that middle body, that head. Ancient Century's right there. Ancient Century is just begging for it, in my opinion. Would you guys be interested in that being a video? Like, an entire video, why the Ancient Century needs to be a drop from the Ancient Sentinel. I would love to make that Battle Nations video. Would you guys be interested in checking that out? Because I can make a whole video justifying it. From looks to power to justification to armor placement. There's so many places you can angle that, and I'm comfortable to stand on that business. That business being Century should be dropped by the Ancient Sentinel. Yes, heard that. Yeah, if enough of you guys want it, I'll absolutely do it. More CC than regular damage. Oh, that is true. I should have movement make a suggestion in the Discord. Yeah. I'm probably gonna make that video now. And then yeah, definitely if anybody wants to leave the suggestion, we'll even have a video backing it up. Sounds like a plan. What's other promotional units that could be placed as boss drops? The adult sandworms should just be in the animal trainer. I'm gonna go ahead and say that. The Raider Brawler is a promotional unit, which I also never understood. He should just be in the Raider training camp as a regular unit. Just various different ones like that you think about. Both the field agents attacks out and do something like 3 to 4 damage for checker attacks that does less damage that is like the Mauler. Just fire type. Okay. Okay. I like that, Justin. This man's cooking. And that could be a good what you call it, compromise. So the word I was looking for. Emperor Sandworm definitely needs a boss drop. Bro, yes, he needs to drop. If not just adult Sandworms, let him drop baby red. Literally, let him drop a red baby Sandworm, more powerful than an adult Sandworm. And yeah, call it like the Prince Sandworm. There you go, perfect. The Prince Sandworm, it's a beautiful red Sandworm that has a 5% chance of dropping from the Emperor's encounters and making it closer to an official boss. Yeah, because it's kind of weird he spawns in with an entourage. At least make it a little bit more, like, definitive. So, when he drops in, you're like, oh yeah. Completely agree with that as well. We just rework the Emperor Sandworm to be an official boss. Absolutely. Instead of, like, this weird side quest boss. It's just a good recommendation. I'm all for the Baby Red Sandworm tank. Absolutely. Guys, we have 38 people here watching on YouTube. 22 on Twitch and more on Kick and Facebook. Guys, thank you everybody else who is checking out the stream right now live. I appreciate the heck out of all of you and anybody watching on VOD. Please consider dropping a like down below, subscribing to the channel if you are new, and dropping a comment. I would love to have a discussion with you. We're just gonna keep it pushing, talking with people. Emperor Sandworm needs a Perkins unit. That would be crazy though. Imagine you kill the Emperor Sandworm and he drops a Perkins, or you kill anybody and they drop like one of the main cast. I remember that being a talking point back in the day. Should the like Zoe, Perkins, Ramsey, Lieutenant Morgan, should they be trainable units? Should they be like, you know, boss drops? Should they be something you can do? That was a serious discussion back in the day. I think people nowadays just don't care because they're not the strongest units. They're just there for the story. The head is a cool unit. That is freaking Isgrim. Man. Yeah, now I'm just thinking about the Prince Sandworm. I really do want a Prince Sandworm. And man, these mammoths are just free gold at this point. And I am not complaining one bit. I'll in fact get a little bit of SP from it as well. We should build a building that uses main character for a limited time. Mostly just for fun. Oh yeah, something like that would be pretty cool. Because they're not broken either. So I mean, they would be the perfect, you know, promotional unit for the 1 year anniversary. You know, coming up this summer when we have the 1 year anniversary, introduce promotional units back and have the first promotional unit back be, you know, something like Perkins or Lieutenant Morgan, or even the whole cast, trainable for a week. They're not overpowered, so yeah. And you can only get one because, obviously, there's only one Morgan, Zoe, so on and so forth. And that's how they could introduce that concept if they want to introduce that concept. Guys, we cook on these streams. 90 SP for our Dex Fragment gets him a bar of SP, and 90 SP, of course, for our Tankular. Once we get more anti-air and plane units. Good. Prince Sandworm should have similar health to a tamed adult Sandworm with similar attacks to the actual Emperor Sandworm, just does less damage. I like that. He might be a little bit powerful, and as long as there's a cooldown so you can't farm him, or as long as you know that's accounted for, I'm totally down for that. That sounds incredible. I'm down with that. Craft Gear, since it let you use some of the units as cool additional units. Yeah! Alright, I believe we've done just about everything we can do here, more or less. We will go ahead, though, and collect this expansion right here. And go ahead and start upgrading you. If this is who we wanted to start off with in 8 hours. Yeah, definitely going to have the timer running. Cost us a lot of our gold, though, unfortunately, but is what it is. Let's see, how much gold would we have to run to get to the next expansion? Yeah, I'm not doing that here. We'll do that on a later date. But we will take care of Trunk, though, before we leave. Got these guys. Throw them back on the side. Riot Truck to take up a little damage up front. Same way with this Dexter Fragment. So are you ready for promotion? No, you are not. So I'll get you out here for some SP. And Tankulars to boot. Alright, let's run it. Alright, that actually wasn't that bad. Trunk comes in here. Tries to make it a bad situation. Let's see, a lot of great ideas in chat. Just wanted to thank everybody commenting. Because we got a lot of people cooking with great ideas. Okay, kill him right there. That was lovely. Okay, that honestly could have been a lot worse. So I'll take it. And we're just going to try to work up that front line. And of course, once we kill this Trunk, we will move on to the next account. Just wanted to get a little bit more gold and kill a boss. Along with 3 skulls is never bad. Wouldn't that be more powerful than... Oh, yeah. And the mech tank could 1v1 the AC, so that would be a problem, Justin. Alright, that, so we're going to go ahead and take care of that, or if I can. I'm clicking, it's doing that thing. There we go. It got it for us. It just took her a second. It does that sometimes. Okay, did not like that. If you could never do that again, Trunk, I'd appreciate it, and thank you. Okay. Of course, he gets one last little shot off. At least it's reflective gray damage. I do appreciate that. So these guys got nothing, but I can't let Dex Fragment get a shot off right here. Hopefully he kills both. Yes, he does. Darth Vader is a promo unit. Yeah, then it comes to who do we want the crossover to be. Man, I wish we could get Star Wars over here as a crossover. Let me tell you. I just wanted to shoot water on Trunk. And he should be more or less, yeah, one tap range, especially from a tank killer. Down he goes. We get 14,891 gold, 3 skulls, and we only lose a Wimp and tank killer. Let's see. Battle Nations Battle Pass with Vader as tier 100. Let's just not go with the Battle Nations Battle Pass, or if we do, we'd have to. That would be a very delicate matter. Imagine you needed a Battle Nations Battle Pass to play each boss strike. Ooh, that was something Z2 late game Z2 would have done if they were alive today. Man. Alright, everything looking good and clear all throughout here. Just mainly wanted to get that Trunk squared away. And now we can go right on over to the next account. So we're going to keep her pushing. Jump on into... Who do we want to? First off, let me go ahead and turn off display real quick. Alright, and then get her on entered in another one. Cool, and question for you gentlemen, while we do the account switch. Do you see any way a Battle Nations Battle Pass could work? Or would it just cook the game? I'm curious of what your gentlemen's thoughts are on that. I don't know, I'll be honest with you. I'm not really sure if we could. I think maybe if you gave something like nanos, and the only way I could possibly see anything of the sort working, if it was basically just a way to get nanos over time for a discount. That's basically what the Patreon already is. So, yeah, I personally can't see it work. At least the way I would go about trying to do it. You gentlemen might have something a little bit better than me, though. So, would love to hear that, though, if you guys have any ideas on that. Okay. Yeah, I don't think, yeah, everybody's just with it. For limited time missions, cosmetics, otherwise it won't work, yeah. Just an idea that would not work for our game. Agreed. Just got dropped into the next one, so we're gonna go ahead and get her started. Okay, and here we are on in. And see, what do you guys think of skins? I think cosmetics honestly would work in a game like this, because think of how many people talk about the Shadow Navy as compared to, you know, the regular Navy. Like, so many people wish they could make their units look like the Shadow Navy. So, with stuff like cosmetics, I think they would dominate in a game like Battle Nations. That's me personally. Of course, if you guys disagree, would love to hear reasonable counter-arguments. Speaking of which, I'm going to see if I can try to find something to open real quick. I guess shut down, I should be saying, because, yeah. You need the population to open up that coal over here. Perfect. And get her upgrading. That'll be lovely. Alright. Cosmetics for Shadow Navy and Brule Raiders, especially if you can get their attacks. Oh yeah, I'm not even talking about their attacks. If you get their attacks, then you just have better units. I just meant like just to look like them. And that was like the base concept of like other units. You know, they don't of course just those two. You could design it around other stuff like that. It's just my thought process. Unit skins could work. Imagine rank 6, you get different skins for heavies at rank 6. Will use the red version. Bro, that's pretty hard, yeah. Every unit gets an automatic alternative skin once they hit rank 6. So when showing off your units, everybody knows you have rank 6 units. That's cinema. That's peak idea right there. All you need to do is just, or at least I think, you would just need to retexture them, which I hope wouldn't be that hard. Besides just, you know, designing the new skin. And then, yeah, dude, you're set. And I think that would be awesome. That would be cool, absolutely. But red heavy, it shows up on the enemy's PL. That is true. We already have red heavy, so it could work. Almost like Clash of Clans, true. Or Team Fortress 2. But yeah, no, Clash of Clans is closer to what I was thinking of. And yeah, kind of like that would be more tied to the ranks and levels. I guess we were talking more cosmetics, which two different things, whether or not they change cosmetics with their rank versus do we just want to give them different skins. But I think we were more just talking about cosmetics rather than them ranking up and getting different looks. You are right though, that is more Clash of Clans. Maybe you could give, maybe you could also unlock additional cosmetics over time using unit SP. Gives SP a purpose for units who aren't already R6. Good point, Justin. I'm going to grind for 1 mil boss points. Only got 260 at last boss strike, but now I'm ready. Dude, heard that, Red Tech, and I am so, dude, I think a lot of people are in that position because the last boss strike just came to it such an awkward position, you know, right there. Between Christmas and it was right after Guilds, the Guilds update. Just, you know, yeah, awkward positioning for a lot of people. Between that, us having developed Guilds a lot more, communities developed a good bit more, this being Shro, everybody's going to go hard. I feel and this is going to be a good boss strike all around. So looking forward to that. See if I can get this slapped down until it's no longer boosted. It's not collected. There we are. And yeah, it's gonna be a hold back, so that'll be a no from me. And just waiting on this guy. Can we get him upgraded while we wait? We could, because we have the resource. Let's go ahead and yeah, make sure we go get the gold, which we can quickly get from some mammoths. So we're gonna go ahead and overtake care of that real quick. Let's see. So I drop on in. I'll go ahead and start getting that. Here we are. Alright, Wimp, thank you. And Spray and Pray. Understand the pain. That is true, Clyde. Spray and Pray. Shro is going, okay. That was a crazy way to word it, Red Tech, but yeah. Shro is coming down and is going to be delivering payday to the boss strike. That is what we are waiting for. Okay, got a lucky dodge and miss. And have I let this Wimp get shut off? If not, I know what he's about to be doing. He is not, so let him do that. Heavy's going to take one more hit. Oh wait, no, he gets a dodge. How about that? And now we can shoot off. Lovely. Like 2 more, I think? Yeah, 2 more. Should be enough for the steel mill. Do that and switch on over to the next one. Looking to see if we can get a little bit of SP for these Wimps. Obviously not going to form us any luck anytime soon, but it's just something you always want to try to do passively over time. Got 28 people here on YouTube, 17 on Twitch, and more on Kick and YouTube. Appreciate the heck out of everybody, of course. Just wanted to give you guys a shout out and thank you once again. Go ahead and give a little shut off. One more for the takedown. Love to see that. We get 5,364 SP and 100 SP for our Wimp. One more Mammoth Horde to clear out. We should be good to go. See, then getting 17 on Twitch. Nice. No, Clyde, dude, we have slowly been building up. Battle Nations itself has been slowly building up. It's a very cool process to see. And I just try to keep pushing myself. I am, of course, trying to help this community the best I can. But, dude, it's awesome, Clyde, because, yeah, I remember when that thing would sit on 0. Heck, I remember when YouTube would sit on 0 for a while. But, yeah, slowly but surely we have pushed it, and here we are, and we're not stopping anytime soon. We're going to keep her pushing. And yeah, that absolutely is the case. But yeah, it's something we're very grateful for, and I do not take it for granted. I'll let the Wimp get a shot off before we kill this Mammoth. And shoot this little Mammoth down for the count. Down bad boys goes 3,802 gold. Not bad at all. And anything over here doesn't quite look like it, but let's go ahead and upgrade this little steel mill right here. Oh, I believe we might have already capped something. Yep, you. And we could keep going, but we already got you to level 2, so we already got the double. We do need as much coal as we can get there, that's for sure. Yeah, I think we're going to be better off expanding in that next direction. So yeah, we'll go ahead and do this. Upgrade you. And you. Grab these guys. And slap down some more and keep it pushing. Awesome. Shoot, I almost forgot about my tools. Impact wrench. Impact wrench. Impact wrench. I think that's... Yeah, I think that is good. Coolio. Drop on out. Yeah, because I was looking around. Don't really too terribly see too terribly much. So I guess right on over to the next. Dang, she is quick with that account switch now. It took her a little bit to load, and now it's basically instant. So we'll keep her on moving. Question for the Switch, as we switch. What are your guys' thoughts? Actually, yeah, just while I said Switch, because I was thinking Nintendo Switch when I said it. You guys playing any other games? Well, obviously not right now in preparation for Boss Strike. I think we're all kind of geeked in on Battle Nations. But what are other people? What are you guys playing besides Boss Strike or right before Battle Nations? Before we all kind of got sucked into this game. For me, it was a lot of Civ 6 and first-person shooters. I haven't played anything in a while, but especially with Battle Nations. Boss Strike coming, I haven't played legitimately another game in like a hot week or two. I think before that was just a few other mobile games. And then before Battle Nations itself, like I said, Civ 6, first-person shooters, that type of thing. What about you, gentlemen? What have you been playing recently, and what do you play in general before Battle Nations? That's a question as we get this all loaded on in. Make sure you got screen share. Yeah, we're chilling. Cool. Appreciate that person for their assist. And let's keep it going. Bunch of boosteds right here, which is always lovely. And max housing? Yeah, we are at max housing. Good. Okay. We're about dropped that a year ago. Heard that. Yeah, mainly free-to-play games, TF2, CS2, Tusky, etc. Some racing games here and there. Heard that, Clyde. Very nice answers as well, my man. Yeah. Probably a few mobile games myself, and honestly something I was looking at, like a Terraria ripoff that came out like, I think I was looking at it about a week or two ago, and it came out like today or something, but I'm gonna probably check it out after Boss Strike. So yeah, that's why I had to add the preferences, because yeah, there's a few games I'm interested in right now that are technically out, but I'm not even paying them any attention because of Battle Nations and the Boss Strike coming up. But maybe after I might take a break or something and then look into it. A whole bunch of general moves right here, which you just love to see. Yeah, not gonna quite level up off of it, but we are gonna get pretty good XP and gold from it. And we continue pushing on. Biggest thing I want to try to do in this count is I want to check out that advanced steel mill, which we built on last stream, and get her a little bit more checked out and compiled. Let's see. What if we complain enough we'll all get a promotional unit? Vatty, what's going on, man? And also, I wouldn't try complaining about it, but maybe if we all politely ask, maybe. But I think it's also just they have their focus on other things, other more pressing matters, which is understandable. Collect that upgrade right there. And let's see, you're maxed out, so we'll go ahead and turn you off. And can we get a coal mine plant? Because since we just got the steel mill, I know that's going to be my next question soon. Oh yeah, yes we can. And we already have one unlocked, so let's go ahead and go for the one we have unlocked. Yep. And we won't have enough for an expansion, which will be fine because we can start getting the gold for it. Lovely. Got that bad boy slapped down and open up the land expansion right there. You, yeah, we'll go. Why not? Collects lumber. Same for you and you. Yeah, we're gonna need coal. It's not even a real point in opening him yet. Just to let him sit there. Right, and that'll work lovely. Turn on lumber while we can, because we certainly need as much of that bad boy as we can get. Looking pretty freaking sweet. About all we can say for now. Turn stone on while we can, and let's just do a quick gold grab and we should be good. Portable wall can dodge. Yeah, weirdly enough, Magic, now that you say it is kind of weird, but it is on wheels. That's the idea. It has wheels. The wheels dodge for it. Not the wall itself, but the wheels dodge. That's my attempt to explain Battle Nations logic for you. I'd like to, I would buy it like for real. Heard that. So can sandbag somewhat? Okay. I don't have an answer there. Missed maybe, but yeah, dodge, yeah, who knows. I tried defending as long as I could. I can't defend that one. How does a sandbag dodge? It's actually wicked LMAO. What? Oh, at least yeah, with the portable wall, you can argue it's the mechanical machines having like smart AI built into them. Yeah, what is the sandbag's excuse? Smart sand? Yeah, that wouldn't work. Electric fence dodge. Hurt. Ooh, don't like that. Little bit more damage. There we are. Sweet. 5,426 gold is our reward. We keep her pushing. Go to these mammoths right here. Nanotech sand. True. Also, when you were a kid, did anybody else ever hear the term nanotech and just immediately think nanopods? Like, I always thought they ripped it off Battle Nations, which, looking back, was really stupid for me to think, but like, that's how important Battle Nations was to me, you know? I was just like, why is this nanotechnology ripping off my mobile game? Can't they get their own name? What the freak? Promoting a sandbag. Yeah, and you can promote a sandbag in this game. What a wonderful world we play this game in. take a hit, and should be one more. Hopefully this does it. Ah, close, but no cigarette. Went by no, he already got shot off, but yeah, what's he at? 1 HP. Finish him off. Put him out of his misery. 4,018 gold. We got 100 SP for one, which is enough to give him another bar of SP. Lovely. Continuing on to the next one. And dropping another one. And imagine being these mammoths. You're just roaming this territory, enjoying your life. Yeah, your nice mammoth family. And all of a sudden, some Imperials pull up and just start shooting you for your teeth and gold. Which you randomly have. The gold I explain as we're killing them and selling their fur. That's how I personally explain it. The teeth, they are dropping their teeth. Oh, what a great game. Yeah. Wait. Yeah, is on this account, of course, the real one, the YT, the YouTube one, is maxed out everything. But yeah, this one, yeah. If you ever want this account, by the way, I literally got this so nobody else could steal any of the YouTubers, and then I told the YouTubers, hey, I have your name, come claim it. And they were like, oh yeah, I'll get back with you. And they just never got back with me. Which is fair enough. I mean, I don't think anybody's looking at me and thinking I'm, you know, a funny Murph guy. So it's all good. In the end, we get 4,230 gold. But yeah, that's why I do that red check. So we're going to go ahead and go right on back and see if we can use this. Collect those two guys and hospital. And heal up our wimpy boys that are injured. Lovely. And let's go ahead and go into the pig pen. Well, we don't have the pig pen, and we could go into Raptor's Nest, but you're gonna have to deal with raptors and our heavies. I just don't feel like that. So we are gonna go ahead and keep pushing. Let's see, never seen main base Nest. I've showed it in the last stream, Nestle, if you want to go check it out there. And I do show it off. It's normally just like in the middle of a stream. And I do show it off when people request. I normally just am in the middle of another account. So real for that imp, I appreciate you, Magic. Always wondered why you had an account name. Oh yeah, dude. I have this account. I have uppercase AP because I didn't know if AP wanted his initials, so I got those. Same way I got Battle Nations, and then yeah, a lot of these people just didn't want it, so I was just like, okay, and that's why I sit on them and protect them. But yeah, that's exactly why I sit on Murph, because Murph got Murph YT, and I was like, bruh, I made Murph form. I was like, do you want Murph? And I think he might want to get it for me one day. I think he just got better things to do. But yeah, if he ever comes up to me, it's like, hey, I need Murph. Well, gentlemen, we're gonna have to rename this account, you know. But yeah, just getting it so all of my YouTuber friends don't have their names lost to you know, the internet. I'm usually doing homework, but that's probably why I didn't check. You're good, Nestle. No worries. Just letting you know, brother. And we're gonna jump right on over to another one, just like DJ Khaled. So we're gonna go ahead and turn off display. Bring up this bad boy and keep her pushing. Question for you, gentlemen. I think we're all gonna go hard boss strike, and then I'm gonna be like napping for 8 years. Like, I'm already tired prepping for boss strike, and then I'm gonna take like one big nap right before boss strike, play through boss strike, and then I'm probably hibernating. I know some people are gonna be like taking a break from Battle Nations. I probably won't go that far, but I am gonna be like sleeping for legitimately like 18 hours, I feel. What about you guys? How are you guys gonna prepare post boss strike? That is the question for this account switch. I'm just gonna sleep, dude. Like, not even play any other game, not do any other activity, dude. I'm just gonna be napping. That's me. What about you, gentlemen? Grab this bad boy right here, if I can. That is. And throw her on up. Alrighty. And we are back on another one. And yeah, that's exactly why, just for Magic, I know you were asking earlier. But yeah, same reason I have AP right here, just in case he ever wanted it to. Let's see. Dude, me too. Oh, heck yeah. Awesome here, Nestle and Magic on that grind. And we're going to go ahead and grab this upgrade right here. Keep pushing. Probably just going to point to grind Trebuchets, Radio Techs, and potential Arctic units. That's real, Justin. He said, after my Battle Nations grind, I think what would hit the spot is some more Battle Nations. That's pretty real, dude. And Base Dancer. Go ahead and get that upgrade running. And collecting these guys all through. Booyah. Boom. And just slapping down these boosters as long as they'll give them to me. Slap. Slap. And now they're no longer give it to me, so I guess we'll do nuggets. And we do have some pigs to kill here, so we're going to of course go through those guys when we get to them. After we're done collecting, of course, all of our goodies and taxes from all of our basemen. Cool. There we are, and supply drop right there. Now, what's going on, Deucebin? Hope you're doing well, man. I've been having a pretty crazy week, pretty tired. Just wanted to do some Battle Nations just to play some game, man. Hope you're doing well, Deucebin. Hope you're having a good time, man. How you doing, Deucebin? Hope you are doing, just as you can tell, man, I hope you're doing well. So we're going to go ahead and go get some animals cleared through over in Mammoth, and then Raptors Ranch, maybe, and Boar Pen, of course. So yeah, let's just go ahead and go clear through some of our animals. So load in for me, my goodness. Whew. Of course, drop these two and a wimp. Let's get her started. Just always had, yeah, make sure the ones needs SB. Continue shaking these guys on out. And man, imagine being these poor mammoths. Are you excited for Boss Strike? Dude, I am living for Boss Strike at this point, man. I am grinding through to make it to Boss Strike. And I am hyped for Boss Strike boost spin. That boost spin, that's what is keeping me going. When Boss Strike gets here, I'm going to be on stream probably the entire time. I've taken off school, I've taken off work, taken off everything. I'm looking forward to boost spin. It's what's keeping me going, man. And I'm hyped for it as well. So definitely excited. How about you, man? But yeah, I'm certainly excited about Boss Strike. How about you guys in chat? Ooh, it's going to be a good one, dude. Go ahead. Yeah, make sure one's got shot off. But yeah, anybody doesn't know, this man Deucebin right here, this is our main guy. This is the guy who put up, dude, what was it, like 1 point, no, I don't even think, 2 something million? Deucebin put up some crazy Boss Strike points, and we are going to be trying to serve him justice. Because I already know you're going to run it back Deucebin. I'm going to be doing my best to chase you. In fact, I'll be trying to compete with you myself. And I'll be, of course, here on Boss Strike night, leading us into Boss Strike and throughout the entire thing. So, looking forward to that. I'm excited, too, for those awesome awards, but I haven't managed to get out of school before. Heard that? Heard that, man? Let's see. Okay. I liked that comment, Red Tech. Did you only 73 of comment? It means only 3% of the total accounts. It's a good comment there, Red Tech. I like that. And hey, I'll have you know, it is actually 4% of my 82 accounts. Thank you very much. 4%. We make sure to keep it above that 3.5% minimum. We get 4,522 gold for our bad boy right here. And let's see. Alright, I'm gonna go get the dog. 1 second, guys. Gotta go check on the Imperial potato. I'm back. The Imperial dog is doing good. He needed somebody to come check on him. But I am back. Oh, see if I can go get him to come up. Hey, potato. Potato. Okay. Imperial dog doesn't really want to deal with me right now. That's fine. I'm trying to stream either way. But yeah. Once the B Tour 10 comes back, we'll need to get tier 15, 100%, maybe even tier 16. Oh, dude, I can't wait till Bull 10 comes back, because that's going to be the boss strike everybody just goes all out. Which I feel is kind of like every boss strike right now, but that's because obviously we're just getting Battle Nations back. We're all still pretty hyped. But whenever there's like a lull in boss strikes, and like boss strikes don't feel like their own anymore, oh, bro, they need to, yeah, definitely drop that B10 board, because that's going to get everybody going hard for boss strike. Oh, yeah. So we'll go ahead and drop these bad boys down and keep it pushing. Let's see. Just think about the environment. It's kind of crazy mammoths are still around. I mean, with raptors, and I was going to say boar. I guess it would be more impressive with boar around. Because, yeah, mammoths at least can kind of hold their own with raptors to an extent. But how the heck are pigs surviving in this ecosystem? Like, what? So, yeah, that's a question I have for the pigs. 6 months from now means a September boss strike. Not really sure we all want to wait for that. So, that is true. We would have to worry about that. Appreciate you, Emperor, for the assist right here, man. Like that, and jump on out. Nothing here. And just making sure I got an upgrade running as well. Don't think we hit the pigs up though. Ironically enough, I was just talking about how crazy it is they are alive in this ecosystem. Yeah. And I don't want to hit the raptors up either because heavies. We could, but it's just not worth it. Let's go ahead and go do the local fauna. Yeah, we really just want... Do we want to grind out missions on one of these? Because if we want to, we could do this account right here. Now we'll save that for a morning stream when we have more energy. Or at least I should say I have more energy. Let's just make sure we have an upgrade running. We do, and we'll keep pushing. The number of spider wasps I've examined from grinding has made them go extinct by now. What if you're trying to exterminate cockroaches? That is fair point. And when thinking about it like that, it makes you go, okay, that's probably why they're alive in this ecosystem. Yeah, now I'm just thinking about that. Does that mean we'll miss the infected boss strike since they aren't doing it monthly? I hope not, man. Because if that's the case, forget the September boss strike in 6 months. We'll just go ahead and straight do a October one. That would be my question for you guys. If we are going to do boss strikes every 6 months, would you be okay with skipping a September boss strike so we get a October one? Because I really, really hope we have an infected boss strike this Halloween. I hope we don't have boss strikes back and then have to skip the infected again this year. That would personally suck for me. Would love to know what you guys have to think about them. If you guys disagree, that is perfectly fine. Just curious on what your thoughts are on that, though. So yeah, we do appear to have everything more or less set right here. Lisa, all right. All right, yeah. Who do you want to check in? Let's go ahead and check in on. Well, let's go back on the streamer account since we're farming out gold and everything. Just got us logged in. Gonna go ahead and unsupersize us. Awesome. And drop right in. I don't think we're having it every 6 months. If they're trying to rework and make it monthly or bi-monthly, I sent you a pic of what Alex said. Heard. And I trust you, man. Yeah, I don't even need the pic, but I trust you in that case. That sounds better. Ooh, dude, yeah, I'm gonna read that quote. That quote looks super good right after stream. So, yeah, okay. And that would make more sense, dude, because I hope we don't have to wait every 6 months for one. That would be a little bit too long. Be a little bit sad to have to wait through that. Yeah, back on the streaming account. Of course, we planted these over an hour ago on stream, and now we're collecting them. Always nice to see that. Same thing over here for our boosted pepper. Make sure to get that greenhouse going for our spices. Alright. And right there. Lovely. Put you right here. And it looks like we are good now for this account. Let's go ahead and start grinding gold on her. And these guys are literally on whatchamacallit, on top of our outpost. So let's go ahead and get rid of them first. Once it'll load in for me. I say, is anything stopping us? It's literally just rank. Is it rank? What's stopping us from ranking up our ones here? Maybe it's just iron. It might just be resources. Let me check. I mean, yeah, this is our streaming account, so seriously. It's just gold. Well, let's go fix our gold, my goodness. Which is exactly what I was in the middle of doing, killing some mammoths. So let's work up that, and that's how we're going to end off this stream. Making sure we rank up wimps. That's a good way to end off stream, I believe. So we'll go ahead and make that our mission as we kill these guys and keep it pushing. X did hint at we're getting PvP within the next 6 month gap, so I assume we'll probably get more levels. Confirmed they don't want to finish increasing to level 70 before the end of the year. Dude, if we could have this whole game back by the end of the year, that would be amazing. Oh yeah, dude, I would love to see that. Beautiful. And coming on out, awesome. We go ahead and right here, slap all these guys down again, and one heavy up front, drop in back, and let's get to killing. Hit and right there. It just leaves you. Whew. And think this will probably be our main goal for the night, because I would love to try to get a little bit more SP grinding go over here, which obviously we have Wimps upgraded. That means we can SP grind them to the next one. But man, ever seen an account ready to rank up Wimps with the only thing holding it back being gold? My goodness. Drop that, and there we go. And I did the Wimp back here by instinct, even though he is certainly not needed. As I was actively talking about, he needs the gold to rank up. But we do things out of habit sometimes, and that was certainly one of them. Or no, we ain't going to. We ain't going to the Raptor's Nest. We go into the Boar Badlands. Me and the boys love the Boar Badlands. It's where all the bad stuff happens. Alright, and just let these guys spray and pray. Just let them do what they do. And hopefully they don't die. Okay, wasn't that bad. Okay. Okay. Might be getting a little bit dangerous here. But really don't need either of you guys to die, so I will probably retreat if the situation gets too messy. I'm gonna need you to do me a favor, Pig. I'm gonna need you to die to this next hit. Please, because I don't need this heavy to die. Thank you. Thank you, Pig. If he survived one more turn, this heavy was cooked. 9,812 gold is our reward, though, for that close encounter. And, frig, I don't want to do that again, but, I mean, we need the money, so we will do it again. Yeah, the only thing stopping us from ranking up again is, I thought it was level 51. It might have been 41. I'll have to double check that after the Wimp, that's for sure. In fact, there's no reason to only be looking here. Look at availability and drop you. Nope, you. There we are. Cool. Always forget how much HP this guy has. The Shredder, he literally has more HP than a freaking Heavy, but you think of him as weaker. It's like, nah man, he's an Arc Shredder. He's meant to kill. Go ahead and target that guy. How do you dodge a freaking Raptor? No way, dog. Get out of here. Alright. Certainly ain't dodging bullets. Leaves us with the one little piggy who can get eaten alive by our Raptor. Lovely. 10,523 gold is our reward, along with 258 SP. And we keep tearing it up. No, not you. Favorites. Yeah. Right, let's go. Okay. Oof. Good shoot again. Alright. Yeah, that's why I don't bring him out here now, I remember. Because that can happen, and don't really need a lot of those. Okay. And if you can kill the other guy. Perfect. Beautiful. Got a little bit scarier there, but we still get 11,000 gold for our victory and walk away safely. And we are building up all of this gold just so we can immediately dump it into wimps. Man, that's so worth it. And actually it is, because it's for freaking wimps upgrading. Okay, that was a mistake. Okay. And we'll let that happen again. Hopefully do that good damage as well one more time. Because honestly, we're getting a lot more value out of these guys than even I would have thought, dude. Heavies are so amazing in early game for gold farming. Go ahead and slap this guy right here, if I can. There we go. And spray and pray. Awesome. We get 11,460 gold and 258 SP. Not bad at all. And there's one more pig. Might as well finish him off. Took care of all his buddies. Might as well send them with him. And then after this, I think the only thing we have to do here is upgrade our wimp. I don't think we have any donations on the backlog. We didn't get any donations this stream, so we should be good. I will double check just to make sure we don't have any, and then we will be good to go. So let's see, slap that guy, perfect. 11,000 SP gold, and then yeah, 258 SP for the raptor, and that should be have been plenty. Oh my gosh, we're 500 gold short. You gotta be freaking kidding me. Okay, I'll have a friend out till we hit 1,000. Let's see, come on. Tell me you got something, anything. You're gonna be looking for anything that gives gold. Did my game seriously just crash? Battle Nations just crashed on me. Bruh. And it's not letting me load another issue of. Alright, give me 1 second while I get through this. Okay, there we go, thank you. That was funny. I heard, thank you. I just saw the donation. Thank you very much. Yeah, thank you. Got you really, yeah, absolutely. W Kakaja indeed. Heard that, absolutely. So yeah, just trying to get Battle Nations load us back up, trying to get that wimp done. Let me see if it'll let me do it this time. Load it up on in here and assist. If I can do that. That drop down and everything else of the sort. Again, just give me 100 gold, please. I'm like as close as a man can be. Okay, there we go. Gonna have 52 to spare. And fixed. And yeah, that should take care of that. And we will do the last thing, which was an upgrade here. So I'll go ahead and take care of that as I intended to, and yeah. So yeah, just yeah, 100 gold, 100k gold all down the drain, 10k iron, 5 bars, 1 day, all well worth it. Hit promote, and that will be a glorious way to end off this stream. Again, yeah, great way to end it off with this wimp right here. And again, thank you very much, Mr. Kakuja, for that massive donation at the end here. We're just wrapping her up, but we're going to be back here tomorrow morning if you would like to join us for that, along with anybody else. And yeah, let me go ahead and get out of Battle Nation so I can properly wrap this up. Guys, if you're watching this, thank you so much. I appreciate the heck out of you. If you enjoyed, please consider dropping a like down below, subscribing to the channel if you are new. Of course, if you need a guild, you're more than welcome to join the Empire. More linked in the description below. Absolutely, Dustbin, absolutely. Perfectly said. And I'm gonna wrap it up now as I intended. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Of course, subscribe if you're new, like the channel, everything else. Thank you so much, and as always, have a great rest of your day.